I wonder what we're going to do for the morning of this day. Hey, welcome back to more ReFantazio. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we did a lot of hanging out with people. This time, we are going to be making our way to Brylehaven, but we gotta go and hang out with Stroll first. We do also have a debate due at the night time.
Oh, it's you.
Look how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? So you've got some time right now. So what we discussed last time. I almost head to my village to seek clues about my adherents, but I freeze before I can take the first step.
Oh,
So,
right.
well, just sure that I suppose now's a good time as any. My home, the village of Halia, in the outskirts of Grand Trad. As I lead the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we can make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilty requesting for such a personal matter. So leading the way, we arrived at last year's childhood home, the village of Halia. Doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by gauntlet runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. As I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way. You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It's beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that.
No.
I'll see it someday. It's been 7 years since that day. It was like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterwards, I was shuffled between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, for the burden I'd become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box with the letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubt this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do just that. Alone. But would you mind waiting nearby?
Yeah.
Here if you need me.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. Waiting nearby while Shaw read the will. It's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance. The will said the family treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
Well then.
Let's head back and find it then. Yes, but I'm afraid we'll need something a little more specific than the capital. Letter's unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. Let the anger win.
Sorry.
Whenever I think back to that day. My father names me the sole heir of his estate. He would address the letter to my beloved son Leon. I feel only shame at such endearments. As it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to pay the debt owed to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt, be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make people speak of the name of House Haliatus for reverence, and once it lives on the tips of everyone's tongue, maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I never imagined the day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings. I use so much and more. Level 5 withdrawal gets this extra XP. But first things first. I'm sure I'm trusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be.
Say,
What's your father like? He's a big man. Once standing next to my mother made her look teeny. Despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. He never treated people as lesser than him. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grand Trad was able to source fresh fish from Brylehaven, but in Halia, they're a rare feast.
Aha!
Maybe on something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. That may be our best lead. And I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
Do you get a favor? A noble's legacy? We can't do this for a little bit. Well, can't do this because we have to travel soon. So one more thing I'd like to look into. But I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Yeah, nice. About 1.5k mag. And Heizame wants to hang out with us, however, as I noted at the end of last time,
It's time.
we're in this place tomorrow.
What?
But first, we do have a debate to do. Loveless, whatever his last name was, Loveless O'Shea? Something like that.
Lovely.
But one of the other members of the Tardy for the Throne is here. Oh, actually, speaking of Mag,
Isn't that... Hey,
and third place is Rudolph. Godot's a little bit less. Yeah,
oh,
we get nice, not bad. Thought I was probably would use something like this. Yeah, the other kid is in the middle of making speeches too. Let's go for it.
Huh?
What? You got a problem with what I'm saying? Wait, I know, you're that chump who says you'll help anyone in need, aren't you?
Interesting.
Sit your ass down and let man who surely fits me, King, pluck those fiery ideas right out of your ears.
Everyone listen! I am...
Wrong, King! I'm turning F this country cities into entertainment districts, and the spirits will flow from their guests free for all. Whether you're rich or you're poor, every soul you get as pissed is the next. That's true equality. Then after loads of people migrate to our merry city, the tourists will start pouring in, lining all our pockets. Free booze, you got all vote. Not that for just free alcohol. Why do anything to look like Mateo though? Bring the crowd's pleasure. Alcohol won't bring equality.
Please listen!
Need policies that address the tribal inequality and class discrimination. Drinking doesn't solve those. Oh yeah? You got some grand policy you like to lay out? Go on then. No, love's got no more to say there. If there's any shite to the wind, well, if you pick one this bill before you raise you, I'll take wheels.
This little...
I tell you this one complicated to lose. Don't think you've won.
I knew it.
Great debate. You had the other candidate totally off guard. People agree with the idea that if you can get a little something,
Works for me.
and eloquence and imagination both up. Mostly eloquence though. Yeah. There are still 5 more that we are out. 5 more debates to do.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth that, for now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Louise. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next, Port Brylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we push to the south of Martia, we can say, 3 nights, 4 days or so.
Whoa!
So that's Port Brylehaven. Curious.
This place.
Oh, hey!
So, what sort of place is Port Brylehaven exactly? It's a large city of prosperous commerce, and due no small part of its oceanside proximity, everything droves people will pour in for the exhibition. All people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Norris? Why, I never! What do you think you're talking to? Leave us to be next up Port Brylehaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
Can you hear me?
If it was like me or the runner phone. If you're hunting for things to do, how about over to Loud? I've a plant culture chamber, so you can grow seeds if you've got them. We can start growing some plants. No hangouts to do, because we are on the road. However, we can now cook without taking any time. Got a bunch of things that we can cook right away. Well, we've had the stuff for them. Let's see what they all do. It's like the only ones that... Yeah. We'll do the critical meat. Critical meatball. Everyone knows how to cook that? We'll call her.
Hail!
So this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than via tiny, polite little bites? This is my preferred method. Seeing luxuriant in its full texture while it's increasing one's jaw strength. Large kind of cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I'm probably the most restrained application of seasoning as well. It is best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. Now it's for their lives to sate our hunger. The least we can do is honor them to taste the full sacrifice of the glory of their sacrifice. Making sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients. Choose prime ingredients to stay. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete.
Good.
Pleasing aroma, is it not? The indescribable acridity belies the dish depth. Some novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this in a may never again. Enchanting aroma, is it not? You can only cook one thing per day, nonetheless, no? No? Nonetheless, no. I believe as well, Highsmade does add a book, Bygone Days. I don't know why I said it like that. Let me check. What does this one give again? I believe it's tolerance, okay. We're not gonna read it right now, I don't think.
Isn't that...
Here's Fruit Seed.
Hey,
Get 500 Archetype XP. It's fine. But right now we don't really have too terribly much to do. So yeah, we might as well just drop it off. Might as well pop one in.
yep.
Pop the Hero's Fruit Seed in there then. Soil and sow the seeds. Also, but these prefer more sun, so soil coverage to a minimum.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Heard this bath cask on the back deck now. Had enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. I don't shake too much while you while traveling, but should be left to enjoy soak when we're stopped. At certain regions, fruits and grasses are added in the bath water to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. To encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. We can acquire Magla and improve our ability just a little bit with it.
But...
I feel strong these days, but still too dangerous to go out at night. What is that? Imagination, imagination, and imagination.
Let's go.
If we pop on over to the rear deck, the bath cask is available.
Yep.
I'm not stinky. Really just want to like make the most use of what time we have. Like, honestly, probably planting the seed is not as useful, but whatever. A stroll cook.
Now then.
Some people simply refer to our meals as meat. Something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. Taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut is an ideal preparation. If you do it well, it's so tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say? After we have you? Oh, but never mind. Just leave this to me. Watch your meat and adjust the heat so it goes. Well, it depends on one's preferences, really. It's time. No! It is time! Strike now!
Alright.
No, that's a fuss. See, the juice is there. There's your proof that it's turning out delicious. Well, it's a little something for the aroma when we're done. But just a little will overshadow the flavor. There's only cooked to perfection. Curative County roast. It smells delicious, doesn't it? Imagine how it tastes. See why speed cooking is so useful. Because like the items you get, the items that you get are super useful.
It's you.
I have altogether too much time on my hands. So we take a little rest and talk a moment. Which is anyways by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. Share with highs, mate.
Good grief.
A bid farewell to my theory, isn't it? I cannot help but feel a connection to the place. Which I originally hail from is not far from Martira. The air there agrees with my skin more than grind and tried.
That's right.
Snake and grind, Martira. Yes, on this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Which, what was your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where the Highness the Prince resides. Ah, right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe is even harsher prejudice than the Ujif. I'll not surprise if you'd rather not discuss it. None alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of the past, myself included. So that is truly the case. Perhaps there's not one past that defines their character. What will they do in the present and the future? If we were all to face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry.
Alright.
Imagination. I'd like to have the opportunity to converse. Good enough, it's the rest of ages that I shall keep you company instead. He's cool as hell, man.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. You've read the tent up above, haven't you? You can't care that it's nice to get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart. So some caution is warranted. Worst case scenario, you've got wings, you just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear you achieve our capable flight? I use it at this point, but they're rather more for gliding. Get used to this traveling, and we'll continue doing that traveling that we are now used to next time. But until then, see you guys later.